Welcome back to the channel, and thanks for stopping by. Today I'm doing something a little bit different.
There we go, fish on.
That's what you call excuses in case I don't win. This is a good one.
I'll get close enough, I'm gonna talk some smack.
I lost that one.
I need bigger! Yes.
Oh, yes!
There's the El Padre over there. Hold him under the pressure, huh?
I'm pretty sure I spanked him.
Fish on, fish on.
Whoop, there's something.
Oh, I got off.
There it is, first fish of the day.
I know you can't beat that, huh?
There's a little doer.
Oh, man!
I'm doing a white perch fishing challenge with my buddy Wayne. We're each gonna get 3 lures, the exact same lure. I'm gonna pick a lure, Wayne's gonna pick a lure, and we're gonna pull a lure from random. What is the challenge? The challenge is to get the longest total length from each of the biggest fish caught from each of the 3 lures. What are the lures? I chose an 1/8 ounce jig head with a 2.5 inch finesse shad. Wayne smartly chose a local company. They make a product called a perch hounder. It's a 1/4 ounce, it's a spinning type of lure. And the random lure pulled is an 1/8 ounce hair jig. That's not always the best option according to a lot of people. They would say this time of year, we're in the midsummer, that it's not gonna get you a lot of fish, but I think today we're gonna prove that you can catch a lot of fish on a hair jig. Because it's the wild card lure, we can fish it however we want. So whatever you wanna do with it, if you wanna put scent on it, if you wanna put it on a spinning type of jig, it doesn't matter. As long as the fish is caught on the lure, it's fine. As far as the rules are concerned, measurement, it's tip to tip. This is one of those times that we're gonna say just a tip and we're gonna mean it. Tip of the tail to tip of the nose, has to be on video because we have to have some way to figure out whether or not we caught that fish or not on the right lure. We're gonna be fishing for 3.5 hours, and Wayne, what's gonna be the prize here? What's the winner get?
So winner gets extra work, basically. So winner's gonna take home all the fish. So we're gonna have some nice...
Hold on a second here. Do you know how bad I'm gonna feel about taking those 2 fish you caught today?
Well, look, my family's hungry, so I'm gonna take all your fish. It's gonna work out just fine, all right? So yeah, winner takes home fish. Winner gets to clean them all and feed their family. Should be great. We're dealing with some great conditions here. Flat morning. Unfortunately, it's a Saturday, so we're gonna get a lot of boat traffic coming in here in a little bit, so hence the early start and 3.5 hour limit. We'll push through. We'll see how it goes.
All right, we'll get back to you when you're on the water.
Take it.
What's that?
All right, guys, so just getting started here. Just left shore, heading to my first fishing hole. My plan of attack for today, I'm gonna start off with what works best for me. That's the local perch hounder. So stay tuned, I'll be checking in.
I'm heading out to my first spot. I think today the best luck I'm gonna have is gonna be fishing next to riprap. I was able to do a little bit of pre-fishing, and if you know anything about perch, if you have riprap, little holes that they can hide in, you can get on a lot of decent sized perch. I don't think we're gonna get any massive perch. I mean, I doubt. My guess is if you're gonna win today, it's gonna be a 34-inch limit. Here I got the beetle spin, and I've got a hair jig on it. So this one has marabou only, and then it has chenille and a little bit of polar flash. So this is the perch hounder lure. This is a 1/4 ounce. It has a silicone skirt. And then lastly, we've got the 2.5 inch finesse shad right here. So these are all the lures we're gonna be using, and I think all of them are gonna perform really well,
folks. It is 6:15. Hopefully you can see that there on my fish finder screen. We are gonna give this a go. Starting with the perch hounder. Another hit. I suspect there are some small fish back there because I'm getting nibbles, but there we go. There we go. First fish on the board. Let's get in the boat here. And I'm not gonna even bother measuring this one. She is too small. Really, what I'm looking for in my first few casts here are 9 inches or better. Anything less than 9 inches, I'm not even interested in measuring. Oh, there we go. Oh, this one got some pull to it, huh? Get up here. Ah, it's a striped bass. I love seeing you, buddy, but you are not what I am chasing this morning. Take it easy. Take it easy. You're gonna mess up my lure. Hey. If this was a striped bass competition, I'd be doing all right. But guess what? It's not. There we go. Well, Mike, I'll tell you this. I know you can't beat that, huh? Good grief. I am getting short strike after short strike. It's this guy. Let's see if he's any decent. Oh, he's pulling. He's pulling. That's a halfway decent one. Oh man! First decent fish of the day and it got off. GoPro, I'll tell you what. So far, this is not my day.
All right, 6:15, lands in the water. I want to start off here, casting right up next to this dock. This is the hair jig, and I have it on the beetle spin. I'll let it drop just for a second. I'm gonna reel it back really slow. I've already got bites. There it is, first fish of the day. First cast in seconds with a hair jig. Like I said, today I think you're gonna be surprised at what the hair jig can do. So this is a little fish, and honestly, just for a bit of practice, I'm gonna measure this one. Tip the nose, bring the tail out. So it's touching the 8.25 inch, so 8.25 inch for the first one on the hair jig. Second cast, right back there. Whoop, right underneath the dock, another one. As soon as they hit the water, that's the hair jig. I don't think this is gonna be a big fish again. But as soon as they hit the water, hair jig, got the action. Now this is a striped bass, so this don't count. Look how small that little striped bass is. All right, buddy, I'm gonna get you back in here quick like and in a hurry. But boy, do I like catching striped bass. Not necessarily that big. That's one of the smaller ones I've ever caught, but here we go, little striper. The closer that you can get to whatever the structure is, the better you're gonna do. And again, the key really, oh, there's one. There's a little doer. Oh, little doer. I don't think that's going to be any bigger than the one I just got. Because I know the fish are here, I'm also going to break out the finesse. So I've kind of trapped on this spot a little bit, but there we go. So the retrieve is pretty much a straight retrieve, with a little bit of a jigging action to it. Sometimes you'll need to retrieve it quickly. Sometimes you want to jig it really slow. All right, I'm spending too much time in this one spot, so time to move on.
All right, I am hurting right now. So I moved on. Still in the same spot here for just another minute. We're about 10 minutes into the competition. I still have not landed a decent perch. So I've moved over to a straight hair jig, no spinner, working it slowly, and I am just trying to buy myself a fish here. I'm gonna give this spot 4 more minutes, and then we are gonna move on because I am streaking out. Fish on, fish on. Maybe, you can get off. Little small perch. You know what, I'm gonna record him anyway because I need something. He is 7 3/4 inches. That ain't gonna win me any competitions, I got news for you, but we'll go with it. My intention is when I get some decent sized fish here, if I get some decent sized fish, I'm also gonna break out the phone and take a picture because I'm not gonna lose to Mike on a technicality like my video wasn't good enough. You know what I mean?
There we go, there's a little doer. Finesse shad, first one of the day. It is a small one. And as I said, for the very first ones, I'm gonna get out here, I'm gonna measure all of the first ones just so I can get on the board. I have no idea what's gonna happen. I might end up losing all my lures and not catching another fish. Who knows what's gonna happen. This little doer is 7 1/4. Again, I'm not looking for 7 1/4 inch fish, but just to get on the board. Whoop, there's something. Hopefully that's a decent one. We got a perch on the hair jig. This one put up a fight, that's for sure. Let's see what we got here. It's not a big one, but it's bigger than what I had before, I think. So, yeah. So this one we're getting out to 8 3/4. It's an upgrade.
All right, well, you gotta know when to hold them and you got to know when to fold them. And I need to fold them in this spot. I've been fishing for about, I don't know, 25 minutes. If we were doing quantity of mini fish, I'd be winning, but we're not. We're going for big fish. I haven't landed anything bigger than 7 3/4 inches over here. So I'm gonna try a new hole. Hopefully we have some more luck over there. I'll check in.
Got another one on the perch hounder. This one might be an upgrade. Perch hounder. So this one hits out at 8 1/4. I don't know if that's an upgrade or not. We'll find out. 8 1/4. All right, got one on the finesse here. If I can land him, it's a small one again. Get a quick measurement because I got to see if it's an upgrade. I have no idea. I've been losing some lures. I lost that one, so that's the other reason you got to measure them. Got too much stuff out in front of me here. Oops, there's a hit. All right, that's a small one. Ooh, this is a nice one, a nicer one, but probably the best one I got this morning. That's what that'll teach me to make a statement. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, let's hope I can get this measured. Finesse, tip of the tail, the tip right here, 9.5 inches it touches. All right, that gets us an upgrade for the finesse, that's for sure.
All right, so here's downriver a little bit, trying another little honey hole of mine. We're gonna start off with, again, the perch hounder, my tried and true favorite. Although I haven't been working out too well today. Let's see what we can find here. Oh, first cast, nice hit. So I'm just saying, I cannot lose this competition in all 3 categories to El Padre, because I will never hear the end of it. I'm pretty sure every day I will get a trash talking text message if I can't pull off at least one of these categories. Getting some nice hits, but they are just touching it and running. They aren't taking it. I think I am dealing with all small fish. Telltale sign is a touch and run instead of a inhalation. I'll tell you what, we're not going to stay here too long. I pre-fished yesterday, and while I had some luck over in these parts, which is why I came back, I didn't catch a lot of big ones over here yesterday either. I think I know where El Padre's hanging out at. I don't really want to fish right next to him, but perch hounder, what is the deal, man? I normally can't not catch with you. Let me down, my friend. Folding under the pressure, huh?
Sticking with the finesse here for a minute. That drop down. I'm getting some little taps here. There he is. There's a little doer. All right, this might be an upgrade again. Yeah, this might be an upgrade again. All right, so at least we got the 10 inches on that one. All right, this is on the finesse. If I can actually get this guy to be measured, maybe it'll be an upgrade. Finesse, let's see, so we're definitely at 10 inches for this one. So you got all the way down to 10 inches, so I can officially say 10 inches at least. The other one was bigger, but what are you gonna do? Finesse again. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, that's only 9.5. Finesse again. Trying to max out or get something close for some finesse action. It's a little bit heavier one, but I don't, ouch! Don't think it's going to be an upgrade. That was a hook through the finger. No, 9 inches. All right, I'm going to change out to a different lure here for a little bit. Got a 10 inch on the finesse.
All right, so gave up on the riprap I was fishing over on the other side. We're over here up against some docks now. I suspect this is where Mike's at, in this general area. We're coming out of slack tide here now, so I'm hoping that this bite picks up a little bit, because I'm feeling kind of embarrassed right now, if I'm being perfectly honest with you.
Hair jig, and let's see what we got here. So we got 8 3/4. 8 3/4. I don't know if that's an upgrade for the hair jig.
All right, guys. I don't know what's going on here. It's been a half hour, and I haven't gotten so much. Oh, there we go. Never mind. I was about to say I haven't gotten so much as a hit. Maybe I just need to turn the GoPro back on, huh? Oh, I got off. Son of a gun. I am folding under pressure. That's what's going on here. I don't know what's happening, but I cannot catch a fish for my life right now. I was complaining about catching small fish earlier. Now I can't catch anything. All right, well, I will check back in if things pick up here, but right now I don't have anything to report except I suck. And I hope El Padre's sucking just as bad.
The hair jig, hopefully this is an upgrade. I need an upgrade for the hair jig. This could be close. I think 8 3/4 is the size that I had previously for the hair jig. I need to progressively build them up as I have areas that are catching the fish. Now, if I can hold this guy down without him jumping out. So we got this one to, it touches, so 9 1/4. I guess that's an upgrade. Might be a striped bass here. This one's fighting a little bit too hard to be a perch unless it's a nice, really nice size one. I'm hoping for perch, obviously. Oh, perch, we got a good one. Oh yes, this is on the hair jig. Yes, come on, come on, come on. Ooh, we landed it. Oh man, this is a good one. This is a good one. Look at that one. All right, we needed this one. This is the hair jig. Needed to get this one. This one is, we got the tip to the tip. We got, let me get her out. Look at that, there's, on the mouth is on there, 11 1/2. 11 1/2. All right. That's a good one, and man, did I need that one.
Well, bite is finally starting to turn back on for me. Let's see if I can't pick up the pace here a bit. After an hour or so of really nothing, it's 7:30 now. There we go, fish on. There we go. What we got here? Oh, he's fighting. This might be a nice one. Oh, get in here! Don't you dare fall off. Okay. Again, this is on the perch pounder. I gotta get bigger than 8 1/2, or I'm not even counting it. That is 9 inches, folks. Yeah, 9 incher. See you, bud. Right, we're moving now.
There we got one on the perch pounder here. I don't know if this is going to be an upgrade, but I guess I'm going to give it a measure. All right, so this one we got 9 1/2 on the perch pounder.
Okay, so bite's picking up. That's a good sign. I've had a rough stretch here, I'm not gonna lie. Started off with a bunch of mini fish, went through a stretch of no fish. I am gonna move on. I haven't caught anything on the finesse 2 1/2 inch jig. So far I've got a 9 incher, give or take, 7 1/2 incher, and nothing on this guy, so we'll see. So I just moved over, finally getting some time on the finesse jig, and I got myself a decent fish here. This might be my best of the day, I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's get a measurement. Yeah, he's a solid 10 1/4. Got that GoPro? 10 1/4 on the finesse jig. Almost 10 1/2, but we're gonna call him 10 1/4. All right. It is picking up for me finally.
So I'm casting a little bit out from the shore, because if I cast onto the shore, I'm just going to get hung up immediately. I've already done that. I've already broken off a bunch of lures. Doing that, Wayne and I split up here, so he's going to another area, and the area that I'm at, I think actually he might be in better position. The waves here and the wind here, I'm a little more exposed than he is. That's what you call excuses in case I don't win. So I need plenty of them. If you guys have any ideas, you let me know what they are. I appreciate them. Oh, what's that? That's fish. That's not going to be an upgrade. Ow! Come on, guy. I need to get you out of here. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Eat it. So I really have only caught a decent fish with the hair jig. That's the only one that I've caught a decent fish with. Everybody else is pretty small. I think I got a 10-inch fish with the finesse, so that's not horrible, but that's not enough to win it. I'm gonna need a bigger fish than that for the finesse, and I certainly need a bigger fish than 9.5 inches for the perch hounder. I don't know what Wayne's doing right now. I'm actually really curious to see how many he's got. I know he's gotten a couple 11 inches. He's in a pretty good spot. Usually if you go further up river, which is what he's doing, I'm going further to the mouth of this river. Early in the morning, going further up the river is your best bet because they have been upriver feeding during the night times. And then as the day progresses, they'll move on and up. All right, I don't think that's gonna be big enough. No.
Pretty decent striper, baby striper, huh? Not what I want today. Fish on, fish on. Ah. Yes, fish on. Oh, pick it off. Nope, got him. Alright. He's small, but nonetheless, I'm on the board with my hair jig. I don't think I've recorded a fish on this guy yet.
All right, we are at the 2/3 point. It's roughly 8:50. Well, it's 8:15 right now. That means we got 1 hour to go. I have not been doing that great. The biggest fish I caught was 11.5 inches. I caught a 10-incher, and also I have some like a 9 3/4. That's probably not going to be enough to do it. I've got to try to make the last hour count, and the water has been really rough in the area that I wanted to fish, which doesn't bode well for me. I can't stay in position, so I really want to cast parallel to structure lines. And whenever the wind and the waves are pushing me into the rocks, it really makes it untenable to do that. So I'm going to try to move into a more calm, protected area, and I'm going to try to see what I can do.
All right, so the bite's definitely picked up. Tide is moving. Fish are hungry. I have not found any super large fish yet, I'll be honest with you. I gotta trying out my numbers here. I got a 9-incher on the perch hounder, which is not gonna win me a tournament against El Padre. So I'm gonna fish this guy. This is my typical go-to lure for perch in this river. So I'm gonna stick with him for a little bit. I'm gonna try to get a larger number. I got a 10 1/4 on one of the other lures, and then the hair jig I got diddly squat. It's like a 7-incher or something. So we're gonna try my strategy. Let's see what this guy looks like. Fish on. Ah, I let it go. Son of a gun. Ah, fish on. Fish on. Hopefully he stays on this time. They don't feel big. A little fight here at the end, but he's a small one. You, my friend, are not going to win me a tournament. But at least I'm catching. For a while there, I was starting to think I forgot how to fish. Maybe I did. Maybe I never knew. Who the hell knows?
Got a little perch hounder fish. I'm not quite sure. I don't think it's going to be close to what I need. But I got to keep doing some measurement because it's hard for me to gauge when they're this overall small. No, this is not going to do it. Another one on a perch hounder here. I thought it was going to be a better one, but perch hounder didn't really get me any big fish today. All of them are pretty small. Perch sounder, I'm hoping this is going to be an upgrade, but I don't know. It doesn't quite look like it. He hit it hard, but I don't think this is going to be close enough to an upgrade. Nope, still 9 inches, dang it.
All right, so we got a little over an hour left. Here we go. So I'm about to say I'm in a new spot. First cast out. Got a fish on using the perch hounder. Oh, don't get off, buddy. You look like a nice size. Get in here. All right, landed him. Let's see what he's gonna do for me, if anything. I need bigger than 9 inches, I believe. I've got 9 1/4. 9 1/4. Hopefully we got that on the perch hounder. Oh, fish on, fish on. I should have been fishing here a while ago. Another decent one, huh? Not enough. Oh, another fish on. 3 for 3 on cast, guys. This looks like the spot. I should have bailed on those docks a while ago, but I was having such poor luck with riprap earlier. What is this? There's the El Padre over there. Got another sighting. If I see him, I'll get close enough. I'm going to talk some smack because I want him to get nervous. Mess with the game a little bit.
Got a perch hounder over here. Come on, be an upgrade. Come on, be an upgrade. Come on, be an upgrade. All right, I don't know if this is gonna be an upgrade, but I gotta try to see. Come on now. No, daggone it, man, 9 inches. That's all I can get on the perch sounder today. 9 inches fish. That's it.
So I just bumped into El Padre. He's actually just over next to me. He says he's not having a great day either. He might be messing with me though. That guy. He could have a 13-inch perch every 13 seconds and he'd still tell me he's not doing good just to get in my head, but so we gotta keep on pressing. See what happens here. All right, guys. As I mentioned, wind's picking up here. Making it a little harder to stay in a spot, but working this finesse jig. Landed a couple of small guys. I think my largest on the finesse jig right now is 10 inches, give or take. Oops, fish on. What we got? Yeah, they're on this like 7-8 inch class. I need bigger. I need bigger! Part of me wants to shoot across the river and try to rip-rap over there, but I don't have enough time. I'm down to about 45 minutes left of fishing time, so I'm gonna take full advantage of what I got. See if I can't luck into a monster here. Got on. Fish on. What we got here? Yeah, he's like 8.5 or 9. I tell you, if I can get one of those on the hair jig, maybe that's what I should be doing. Is throwing the hair jig right now. In fact, that's what I'm gonna do. See if I can't up my hair jig game a little bit here.
Ooh, ooh. Hold on, come on now. Be better. Be better. Ah, no. Damn it. We don't have much time left. There is 25 minutes left. And so far, perch hounder is lagging behind. I've pretty much given up on the any of the other lures.
Just up my score on the hair jig, fortunately. This is my lowest scoring fish of the day so far. We're winding down. We got about 25 minutes left. This guy comes in at 8 3/4. Could I make him 9? Yes, he is touching at 9 inches. That puts me in a reasonable position here. I'm not super comfortable with my overall scores, so I got a 9 1/4 on a spinner, 10 1/4 finesse and 9 inches on the hair jig so far. We're not giving up though, folks. We still got 25 minutes left of this tournament, this challenge, call it what you will. Let's see if I can't find some more fish hanging out here. Nice hit. Come back for it, buddy. Come back for it. Yes, came back for it. Nice. What we got here? Another small one. Not worth the measure.
It's 9:10 right now with the perch hounder. Finally, I got one that's going to be a decent sized fish. Finally. I thought I was going to be out of luck. This might be enough to win it here, if I can get it on the board and get a good measure of it. So we've got 11.5, it touches. Look at that, 11.5, mouth, tip of the 11.5. All right. Tip of the nose has to be on video because we have to have some way to figure out whether or not we caught that fish or not on the right lure. All right, well, the time's up. It is now 9:18. Rods were down 3 minutes ago. I was just trying to get the GoPro to work. The Hero 8, as usual, it's an action camera, but whenever it gets too hot, it doesn't want to action. So anyway, I'm feeling pretty confident about my total. I don't want to spoil anything. I guess it depends on the edit of this guy, but my total is 33 inches. I got 11.5 at the 11th hour on the perch hounder. Early on, I got an 11.5 inch perch on the hair jig, and the best that I could do on the finesse was a 10-inch fish, but I didn't fish it much. So I fished it a little bit early on, and I was doing so well with it, I wanted to pick up some of the other lures so I could bump my total up. So I talked to Wayne on the water. I'm not sure how well he did, but I think, I'm pretty sure I spanked him. And that was to be expected. I'm kidding. Wayne is a really good angler. Wayne and I really, we have a similar background. We started fishing as kids, just like most people do. You put it down for a while because life gets in the way. The first opportunity, you pick it back up again, and he and I picked up fishing pretty much at the exact same time. So we fished pretty much the same areas, targeting the same kind of fish, and we generally get the same outcome. So we're pretty similar fishermen. So a tournament like this is pretty exciting because I know it's going to be close. There's going to be no blowouts, and it's anybody's game. So we'll find out what the results are when we get back to the beach. I'll see you then.
All right, so I'm wrapping up my day here. It was not an ideal perch day for me. I'll tell you what, I had a much better day yesterday when I did my pre-fishing. Today I could not find the big fish. I looked high, I looked low. I caught a bunch of small guys. You know, if we were doing a quantity of fish competition, I think I probably would have torn this one up. And I'm anxious to see how Mike's score totals out here. I'm not sure, to be honest. I bumped into him once. He made it sound like it was a pretty slow day for him as well. You know, I was hoping to at least break, you know, well into the 30s, but hey, so it goes. All right, we're wrapping up the video right now today. I think I'm going to tell Wayne what my score is. I'm actually really anxious and nervous to hear what he got. I think it's going to be close. Today wasn't my best fishing day, but wait, let me guess. 19 inches.
I have something that's 19 inches. I got a knife in here that's 19 inches. Right. So that's what the 19 inches is about. All right, Wayne, are you ready to hear my number?
I'm ready.
33 inches.
Son of a 28 and a half.
28 and a half. 28 and a half.
So Padre steals my family's dinner tonight. We'll go hungry. We'll eat ramen noodles.
How many fish am I getting?
You are getting, let's see, about 12.
About 12.
About 12.
Well, that sounds pretty good.
All in the 10-inch range. I couldn't land anything big today.
So I actually was pretty fortunate. I landed 2 fish that were 11.5 inches, and I got a 10-incher. Wayne, he usually comes out here and he kills it with perch. Today just was one of those bad days.
Gonna find him.
Yeah. Anyway, we appreciate you guys watching the video. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you on the water next time.
See ya.